Hi everyone. Hi. Welcome to Yoga with Tara. How are you all? And this is actually going to be a short yoga stretching session and more of a chat. I just really felt like chatting to you guys today. And I know, again, it's an oddish time, middle of the day. Everybody's probably at work, doing other things. I don't think many people are going to actually sit and do yoga right now. But having said that, as you know, I'm a freak about consistency and commitment. Yoga with Tara. I keep saying I'm going to slowly stop and I keep coming back. So it's clearly something I can't let go of. And at least once a week, I'm going to stick with this yoga with Tara. Apart from doing the yoga, I love to have these interactive chats. And today, I thought we'd talk a little bit about parenting. Parenting is where my show began, the Tara Sharma Show. For those of you who have not watched it, do check out the Tara Sharma Show YouTube channel. It started as my diary as a new mom 14 years ago now. And I've just, it's evolved every season. Now it's more of a platform to chat with inspirational people who are using their platforms to bring about positive change, but it's always rooted in the family space. So when I say that, the themes are things like kids in sport, following your dreams, health and fitness, and everything we do is kind of like an extension of that. So even something like Yoga with Tara, while it started in lockdown as a way to kind of stay fit mentally and physically and stay in touch with all of you, we've kept it going, right? It's been now 3 years and we're still doing Yoga with Tara. So I think with all these things, it's about the communication, the commitment, the interaction. Hi, thank you guys so much. I can see Maid Rockstar, Maddie Rockstar says, Hi Tara, lots of love. Deepak Chaudhary says, Smile. Gagan Deep says, What shampoo do you use? This is not an ad, but I do use L'Oreal. I've been using it for years, and I actually wash my hair almost every day because usually sweat in some form, where because of some form of exercise. Hi, COVID Bhatt. Hi, Dilip. Good morning from Gujarat. Great to have you all here. So today I thought, of course, we'll do our usual yoga with Tara, but I also wanted to have a little chat. I wanted to have a little chat. Sometimes I think maybe I share too much. Maybe I'm a little bit too honest, and maybe sometimes, maybe that's not always a good thing because sometimes I think I speak my mind when I'm feeling really good, when I'm maybe not feeling that great, when things are really amazing, and basically I tend to speak my mind. I've loved you since the Tara Sharma show aired. Pooja Pandya saying that's so touching. Thank you. Really, your comments, all of you, keep me going. There are days when I'm like, what am I even doing? I haven't yet got the Tara Sharma show season 6 back on air. I really need to. I think somewhere I went through a little bit of, I don't want to say lockdown laziness because I think for everyone, there was a period of time when we had to pause, right? Work wise, we couldn't do the shoots. I couldn't pitch to sponsors in the same way. Now it's been 2 years and lockdown is behind us. I really need to get back. And I'll be honest, I think somewhere I'm finding the inertia. I'm not really pushing yet. And just last week, there were some developments which have made me back to feeling like I've got to get back with the show. And because I acted in the Archies in between, and I'm so grateful to have been cast in Zoya's film. I loved the experience, but I also told myself, oh, I'm busy acting, so I won't work hard on the show yet. And I kind of like use that a little bit as an excuse. And I just feel like I feel very deeply connected to you guys as a community. And I've noticed that the parenting community is, of course, huge, right? Everybody in some way or some form is connected to kids. And this is what I identified way back when I started my show, that, it's a huge community. But what I've also observed is obviously all our kids grow up, right? We all do. And age moves, right? So I'm no longer a mom of little babies and little kids. Our kids are growing, and consequently, I'm evolving. And that's exactly why I made the show. When right at the start, when I thought of the show and I created it, we were discussing the title, and I always said I don't want to use the word baby or toddler or even child in the name of the show. As narcissistic as it sounds, I want it to be the Tara Sharma show because I'll probably be doing it when I'm a grandmother, and here I am doing it with yoga. So I just didn't want to be tied to an age. And the reason I mentioned this is because Now, of course, and I have so much respect for all the mommy bloggers out there, all the big influencers that have come into this space. When I started the Tara Sharma Show, there was no social media platforms, there was no Instagram, there was no place to put up a story. I was just making my show for TV at the time, and all the episodes are on YouTube, so do check them out. So the reason I say this is because there are a lot of events that happen, a lot of things that happen where, as moms, you're not involved in everything, right? Because our kids are now older. Our kids are now tweens and teens, and we're going through that phase of parenting, which I have to admit is tough for anyone out there who's got kids who are in these ages, the teens and the tweens. While I appreciate, and I always say parenting, join my first tagline of season one was, join me on the most incredible journey of my life, bringing up our kids, because it is incredible and you're learning constantly. But this age, the teens, I feel lost. Half the time, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing it right, not right, great, not great. When they were little, there's a way to put on a pamper, there's a way to train them for the potty. Okay, everyone has their own way, and I would always say each to their own. But there's certain things which are pretty generic. But when it comes to teens and tweens, I don't think there are many things that are generic. Every child is so different. They're asserting themselves. I'll be honest, I'm often so perplexed. I don't know what to do. So, anyone out there with kids in this age group, teens and tweens, write into me. Give me tips. Tell me what you guys are going through. There are moments when I feel like I'm a shitty mom. And I use that word because I'm like shouting, screaming, probably doing all the things I'm not supposed to be doing. The books will say, don't do that. Maybe sites will say, a lot of wonderful parenting influencers will say, be calm, mindful parenting, think right, don't do anything dramatic. And there I am, like screaming like a mad person. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm clearly not mindful as I should be. And, while I started the show, always saying I'm no expert, we all make mistakes, we all do what we do, what's best for our kids, or so we think. There are moments when you really self doubt, right? And so today I just wanted to say, have self worth. You guys are amazing. Everyone is doing their best. We're all doing our best. And, if our kids turn out, touch wood, amazing and great and good people, that's really great. And, obviously there are times along the way where things may not be just unbelievably amazing. Yeah, sometimes they win things, you feel very proud. Sometimes they're just really good people. They do things which are really touching. Sometimes they're just fabulous, but sometimes they really do naughty stuff too. And do we blame ourselves? Yeah, I do. I do. If my kids get into trouble for something, I'm like, oh my God, what did we do wrong? What have we done? But you know what? We need to stop doing that, because every child, every person, every individual is unique. Every relationship is different. And I'm bringing this up because I will say, I do feel like the baby years were easier. I feel even if it was lack of sleep, that was doable. But again, each to their own. For everyone who's going through a certain age, and then of course, unbelievable joys of every phase. As a self-confessed soccer mom, I love the whole sports and kids angle as they grew up. I love the fact that sports is such an inspiration, that the kids are so driven to do well when they're competing in something. I enjoy all that. So anyway, as I mentioned, this has become more of a chat than a yoga with Tara session, but we will get to yoga with Tara now. Uh, and Chetan says, good morning. And all these lovely comments. Hello, Didi. Khosla ka Ghosla part 2 kab aayega? Rachit is saying, I hope soon. I would love to do that, but I don't think Dibakar will do that. You still look so young, like you're in your 20s. How sweet. Thank you, Saurabh. That's very kind of you. And hi, Shubham. Hi, Messi. Is that Messi? No, I don't think it is, but wow. Okay, guys, on that note, let's do a little bit of stretching. And so this was just to say, guys, you're all amazing. Self affirmation, even when things are tough, don't give up. Work wise, keep moving, keep moving. Hi, Yassine. Great to have you here. I've often laughed and said, I do yoga with Tara, I do Saturday Noon Live with Tara, I do the Tara Sharma Show. Whether there's one person watching, whether there's no one, or whether there are millions, You are all really, really special. Sorry I missed, but can you please show face yoga? I need that, please. Hi, Pooja. Yes, sure, we'll do yoga now. I have a 9-year-old baby boy, and which channel you recommend for his education? Honestly, personally, maybe I'm a little old fashioned, but I still am a big believer in the physical education when it comes to school, being with a real teacher, learning from your parents, really. And of course, online, they're bound to watch stuff. The Tara Sharma Show. But yeah, I think just, what you think is age appropriate. Narayan says, I love you. Thank you very much. Thank you all so much. Really, you guys cheer me up. That when there are moments when I'm like not feeling very great about stuff, you really cheer me up. So thank you. Okay, guys, so should we get started? Let's do a little bit of stretching today. I'm not doing a full-fledged class, just a bit of stretching, and then we shall get back to our day. So everyone stand on your mat if you have a mat nearby. Stretch up into Tadasana. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel the stretch in your calves. See, some form of exercise every day makes you feel good. So even if you're having a rough day, why did I start yoga with Tara when essentially my whole thing is a parenting platform? Because I'm always a mom. Being a mom is always at the core of me. We are whoever our parents, that's at the core of us, but we're also so many other things too, right? And one thing that is important to me is fitness. And so I was trying to share different aspects that have helped me, and perhaps they help you too. And I'd love to hear from you on what helps you. Another thing that really helps me is communication. And I'm so grateful, as I keep saying, for all these platforms that enable us to communicate, even when we're not in the same space. Okay, guys, release and hold. Feel the stretch. Excellent. Other side. Okay, now another thing for influencers out there. How many of you get requested and requested and requested to do things for free? I have to say, while I love doing interactions and all, and this, of course, is completely free and we do this all the time, but I don't know why a lot of brands don't realize that for many of us, this is our work, right? Whether it's acting, whether it's going to events, whether it's speaking at events, just like you would pay for a product when you buy a product, you don't expect to go into a shop and take away something for free. I still don't understand how so many people assume that one's presence or one's endorsement of something will just be for free. I really hope that people, especially brands, realize that there's value when it comes to people giving their time or their genuine, authentic, um, you know, endorsement of something. So I say that because I am definitely in a space where every day I feel I have to kind of somehow say no to so many things because they're like, oh man, can you just put a post about this or can you share this? Or especially when it comes to fundraising. I always say I'm a very soft-hearted person. I feel very bad when people send me photo after photo of, God forbid, some suffering. But I can't keep donating to everything, right? I mean, I have to earn as well. And when we're able to, we always do help in whatever way we can. But I just hope that there's a time when people realize, like I said, just like you wouldn't walk into a shop and just walk out with stuff. Similarly, when you take a service from someone, um, I don't understand why we haven't yet got to that point where they understand that there's costs also involved. And when it comes to fundraising, with all due respect, I cannot understand how people just message and call with no background. Just, man, we need donation. And you feel so bad for everything. But especially in a country like India, there have to be some filter mechanisms. There has to be a bit more formal organization of fundraising, something I feel very strongly about. Anyway, as always, I'm rambling in our chats. Okay, guys, so Utkatasana, legs apart, down and up. Superb. Down and up, down and up. Excellent. Down and up. And hold. And even if you guys are in an office, if you just feel like having a little break and doing a little bit of stretching, join us. It'll just make you feel so much better. Feel that stretch. Superb. And up. Excellent. Now we're just going to do the 7 stretches. Another thing is, yeah, self validation. You don't need likes on Insta to make you feel good about yourself. You don't need people to keep telling you that. And I know it may sound weird given that I'm on a live right now, but I think these are things we also need to teach our kids when they get on social media. Not yet. Look up, hold, hold your toes, head between your legs, palms between your legs. Stretch it out into as much of a split as possible. Superb. Turn on your right, Hanuman Asana 1. Excellent. Turn on your left, Hanuman Asana 2. Superb. Excellent. Gently in front, in a stick. Excellent. Semi cobra. And gently come up. Superb. Excellent, everyone. Now drink some water if you have water beside you. And excellent. Now, just going to tie up my hair and we're going to do just 3 normal Surya Namaskars and 5 variations. So, just going to tie up my hair. Excellent. Superb, everyone. This is real, authentic live. There's no cameras. There's no like studio setting. Somebody's come to the door. I just need to go and see what's happening. Give me a sec. Sorry, guys. I just had to. I just had to bring this. I just bring some water and excellent. So now we're just going to go back. So sorry. Just going to do 3 normal Surya Namaskars and then we're going to follow that up with some variations. So let's get started. 3 normal Surya Namaskars. Let's stand at the front of our mat. And Namaste Mudra. Breathe in on 1. Breathe out 2. Breathe in, right leg back and stretch up. Breathe out, heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Superb. Hold your breath, bums up, chin and chest on the floor. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, namaste. Second part of the first Surya Namaskar. 1, stretch. 2, left leg back. Mountain, heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calf. Hold your breath. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, namaste. The second Surya Namaskar, hold each asana for as long as you're comfortable. Don't injure yourself. 1, 2, right leg back, stretch up. Mountain, heels on the ground. Feel the stretch in your calves. Hold. Breathe in and out. In, out. In, namaste. Second part of the second Surya Namaskar. 1, 2. In, out. Hold. In, out. In, out. In, namaste. And the third Surya Namaskar. Superb, everyone. 1, 2, In, out. Hold your breath. Breathe in, out. Excellent. In, out, in. Namaste. Second part of the third Surya Namaskar. 1, 2. In, out. Hold. In, out. In, out. In. Namaste. Superb, everyone. Drink some water. Excellent. Just going to do 5 variations in a minute. Drink your water. Just coming in 1 sec. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. So let's get to our variations. So we're going to actually today do some standing variations for a change. So we won't do the usual ones. We're going to start with the Ekpad Asana. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Oh, no, that's not Pad. No. That's a part, right? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I say ridiculous things sometimes. I know. Okay. I've asked my teacher, Sir Pradeep Pandey, what exactly this is called because, as I said, I'm not an official teacher. I've been learning yoga for about 18 years and I'm very grateful to my amazing teacher. But yeah, I sometimes get muddled up with the names. Do as much as you can do, of course. Do not injure yourselves. All this comes with practice, and everyone's body can do different things. Mine is I can't do Padmasana, but I can do something like this. So, everyone's able to do different things. Super. Excellent. Natrajasana, let's stand, hold our ankles and stretch. Super. Other side and stretch. Excellent. Now let's do the tree pose and hold. Smile. Smiling always makes me feel better. No matter how and what I'm feeling, a smile really always helps. So smile. Superb. Now we're going to do Ardha Chandrasana, where you raise one leg, look at your hand, hold. Superb. Other side and hold. Super. Excellent. And our last standing asana for today, we'll do the same thing where you try and hold your leg in front. Again, do what you're comfortable with. Excellent. Excellent. Just a little bit of breathing. So, thank you guys for staying. Whenever I go and do the yoga and I come back, I expect the numbers to have really come down. But I'm very grateful when I see the numbers have gone up. So that's nice. Thank you. Um, yeah, so let's just do Thati Kapal Bhati, where you breathe out forcefully through your nostrils. If you feel dizzy or uncomfortable, please stop. Excellent. Now we're going to take a deep breath in. And when we exhale, we're just going to say an ah, just an ah sound. So breathe in. Excellent. Now take a deep breath in, and when we exhale, we're just going to say oh, just an O sound. So breathe in. Now we're going to take a deep breath in, and when we exhale, we're going to keep our lips together and do a humming just a sound. So breathe in. Gently rub your palms together. When your palms are nice and warm, we're going to place our warm palms on our eyelids. And now, gently open your eyes behind your palms. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining Yoga with Tara. It's always a pleasure. And I will try and do this on Thursday. If not, we'll just have a chat. And of course, on Saturday, we've got a Saturday Moon Live with Tara, taking the kids for Lollapalooza on the weekend. So if anyone has tips on how to get to stand in a nice place or whatever, let me know. I'm not very familiar with concerts, but I'm gonna give it a try. On that note, thank you all so much for joining. Always a pleasure, and have a great day. The official Ajay Singh, morning, ma'am, my back pain, what will happen? For anything that like that, it's best to consult an expert, best to talk to a doctor if you've actually got something like a back pain. Lakshman says hi. Aman Thakur says hi, Tara ji. Thank you all so much for joining. Lovely having you here. Penguin Z, please make a bun, Tara ma'am. Oops, okay. And on that note, guys, have a fabulous day. Thank you for joining. It's always a pleasure. Um, a bun, yeah. When you have long hair, now my hair is growing out. As you guys know, for the film, I cut it. A shout out for Nihar Stone's official new page. There's the shout out. Do follow them, guys. Beautiful jewelry. Hi, I am Rohit. Uh, Thanks, Crispa says love you. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Have a fabulous day. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra.